Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio.
And I hope that they're doing like the protective PPE, personal protective equipment, like at least temperature checks and stuff like that before.
Yeah, Pete's done a great job at everything. So
it doesn't put you in danger.
Right. Exactly. So it's going to be interesting, and we can't wait to do it.
There's a lot of people that are really anxious to get back to work.
Sure.
I personally think a lot of it's too soon. Some of it, it depends on what it is. I guess that there's some things that can wait and some that can't. But I don't know. I don't want to even get into that. Tomorrow, my guest is he's a music DJ, and he DJs in New York and Miami, and he's not only survived a kidney transplant, but as well as cancer, and then Bell's palsy, or the paralysis of half his face, and then he just is surviving the coronavirus, and he's talking like what it's really like to have it, and he's been suffering for 5 or 6 weeks. So that'll be tomorrow. If you want the truth about the coronavirus and everything like that, it'll be tomorrow 12 to 1 this way too. So I guess like when you're coming up with jokes and stuff about it, just because it's the elephant in the room, you might have to be sensitive for those that know somebody.
Yeah, and
that's hard to come up with a joke then.
Well, it's about human behavior more than anything else, as opposed to the virus. Like you can still do stuff about the Tiger King and toilet paper, or whatever. So there's there's a few things out there that's not going to be
the Tiger King.
Yeah, it's not going to piss anyone off, but because
that show got watched because we had nothing better to do,
right?
And now they're all like, "Wow, we're celebrities."
Yeah. So the things I'm coming up with is more observational about, and I think that's what comedians are. We study behavior. You're a therapist. You study behavior, right?
Psychologists study people. Yeah.
We just don't have the fancy degree to go along with it, but that's we study that and point that out. So it's relatable because we all we've seen it on the news, whatever. But we're not going to take the horrible stuff because we know so many people have died. It's the same thing.
It's like someone making a drunk driver joke.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or a cancer joke, or rape, or whatever it is. If you're a smart comedian, you know where that line is. So it's for me anyway, it's about the observational what human behavior has done, or what I have done. In the 60-something days that I've been home,
I get it.
Nothing but sweatpants.
Yeah.
So it's that type of stuff.
The quarantine 15. Yeah.
Right.
Everyone's
exactly.
Gaining it, that kind of stuff. And now there's storms coming towards Florida. It's like,
right. What's next? Yeah.
Oh, don't ever say that. Never say what's next. That's when something bad happens because you asked. It's just a jinx. But anyway, so the Magic of Life Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
How can we've got 4 minutes left. So I want to promote you where you are, promote your book, and make sure people can follow you.
Yes, the book, the Magic of Life Foundation, is a nonprofit that we started to help bring the program to high schools and communities.
Oh,
and
wonderful.
We've also, the last 2 years, had a fundraiser where we awarded officers in Summit County, Ohio, for their DUI enforcement to give thanks to them, and which is kind of nice. Last year, we awarded 12 officers for their DUI enforcement. Probably won't have one this year. We might just do the awards, but not like the thing. So the magicoflife.org. You could donate, you could help. The books you could find, if you want an autographed copy, you go through the website, themagicoflife.org, and there's a link. You can email me. I'll personalize it and mail it out to you.
It's worth it. I've got mine autographed.
Thank you. And you can find it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble as well. So, and they could find me on Twitter.
And it's well written. It's with a sense of humor. It's well written. And I told you, I don't have my copy with me right here because I'm streaming from home. I was reading it at my office during break. So
it's been nice for people to say they laughed one sentence, cried the other. So, to have that blend, which is, just my natural ability, I guess. My writing coach said, flush out the details and paint the scene. And at first I wrote it as a speaker, and then I had to go back and kind of rewrite it as a writer. And it was a challenge, but I'm very happy to finally have it done. So
isn't that the comedian thing where the face, one mask is crying and the other one's laughing or whatever?
Pretty much. Yeah, you can say that.
The motto of your book.
Right.
And then also you purchased The Magic of Life. and donate to the Magic of Life Foundation as well. And then how can people follow you to watch your TEDx talk and your comedy?
TEDx, they could find the TEDx online. I don't have a YouTube channel with just a couple of things on there, but Facebook, they could find me on Facebook. I also have the Magic of Life Foundation's Facebook page too, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. Where I'll post pictures of my photography as well.
But, nice.
But
for you guys on the radio, if you want to look up Micheal Gershe, but his last name is really spelled is pronounced Gershe, but it's Gershe.
Right.
But just so when you're looking in, it's Gershe, so just for those listening that are well, I'm going to look it up when I get home. Just make it easier. Magic of Life Foundation. Perfect. And Micheal, thank you so much for being on the show and sharing your journey. And everything you're doing is great. I mean, just that you shared the story, you're really educating people to think twice about getting behind the wheel after drinking, and don't drink and drive, and look at what it can do, and kind of remind people to take an Uber, get a designated driver, and what trauma is like, and how you can still find unconditional love and so many other things. I mean, there's so many pieces to the story that I love and everything. And I really appreciate you sharing your journey and the comedy. I can't wait to see it. And please keep in touch. We'll be back tomorrow, 12 to 1. Thanks for everyone for your support. We'll be on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all the radio stations. Thanks, Ed. Thank you, team. And please be kind to yourself and a stranger. You never know what they're going through. Take care.
Bye. Thank you.
Put in the time, you'll see how you grow. Many kinds of love you get to define. Find self-love, you're so alive.